was a famous trumpet man from out Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play. He was the top man at his craft. But then his number came up and he was gone with the draft. He's in the army now, a blowing reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. He made him blow a bugle for his Uncle Sam. They rarely brought him down because they could not jam. The captain seemed to understand, because the next day the cap went out and drafted the band. And now the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. A root, toot, tootly out, a toot, he blows the day to the bar. In boogie rhythm, he can't blow a note unless the bass and guitar is playing with him. And the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. He was a boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. And when he played boogity woogie bugle, he's as busy as a busy bee. And when he played, he made the company jump at 8 to the bar. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, Company B. Ta-da-da-doodly-ada-doodly-ada-toot-toot. He blows at 8 to the bar. He can't blow a note if the bass and guitar isn't with him. And the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, Company B. Puts the boys to sleep with Boogie every night and wakes them up the same way in the early bride. They clap their hands and stamp their feet, cause they know how he goes when someone gives him a beat. Whoa, whoa, he brings it up when he plays reveille. The boogie woogie bugle boy, Company B. Root, toot, tootly-outta, toot, toot, toot. He blows at 8 to the bar. Can't blow a note if the bass and guitar ain't well with him. And the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, Company B.
Hello, Facebook.
Happy Remembrance Sunday, everybody.
Yes, welcome to the show. So today we're honouring all those who have fallen, all of those who have sacrificed and given their lives for our country, and all of the families as well who have been left behind throughout the years. So if you haven't been to the show before, I'm Dinah O'Brien.
I'm Becky O'Brien.
And together we are
The O'Brien Sisters.
We do visit Andrew over in Comment Corner.
For sure.
So make sure to get all your comments down. If you're new to the show, let us know where you're watching from, who you are. If you're old to the show, you know the drill.
You know how it
what
goes.
happens. And what do they need to do, Becky?
All you need to do, boys and girls, once again to enjoy an hour of free entertainment, is please share the show so that all of your friends and family can enjoy too. Just that little share button. You can write a post. You don't have to write a post. And let everyone else enjoy too.
Absolutely.
Sit back, relax.
And enjoy. And if you're enjoying it that extra bit, you're more than welcome to leave us a virtual tip jar in the...
A tip jar?
Oh, you can leave us a tip jar if you want for more virtual tips. So there is a virtual tip jar pinned in all of the feeds. It will also be scrolling across the screen. And there are some Facebook stars. There are all the things. Foliage. Seasonal gifts. But as Becky said, most importantly, please sit back, enjoy the show and share the show to all your friends and family.
And do feel free to have a little boogie. Take a little video, send it to us. And we do enjoy seeing you enjoying the show.
Sing along.
Sing, 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 sing. Everybody start to sing. Ooh, oh, now you're singing with a swing. Sing, 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 sing. Everybody start to sing. Ooh, oh, now you're singing with a swing. When the music goes around, everybody goes to town. But here's something you should know. Oh, ho, baby, ho, ho, ho. Sing, 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 sing. Everybody start to sing. Ooh, oh, now you're singing with a swing. Swing, 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 swing. Listen to the trumpet swing. Blow, 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 blow. Listen to the trombones go. When the music goes around, everybody goes to town. But here's something you should know. Ha ha, baby, ho ho ho. Sing, 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 sing. Everybody start to sing. Ooh, oh, everybody go. Come on and sing, 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 sing. Everybody start to sing. Ooh, oh. Now you're singing with a swing. Swing, 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 swing. Everybody start to swing. Ooh, oh. Now you're swinging while you sing. When the music goes around, everybody goes to town. Just relax and take it slow. Sing, 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 sing. Everybody start to sing, start singing. Keep swinging. Now you're singing with a swing.
Oh, you gotta love a bit of the Andrews sisters.
Yes, and Andrew and the sisters.
Andrew
you
and
have
the
to love a bit of that too. So, talking of the man in the corner, shall we visit him? Andrew, who do we have with us?
Good evening, Facebook. Well, you've got me. I mean, that's all you need, isn't
joyous.
it? Really?
Hallelujah.
Thank you. That's better. That's better. you know, I like a bit of attention. So, right. Good evening, everybody. And I have to offer some apologies because I had a couple of messages this week which I haven't answered. So, Candace, I'm really sorry. I meant to get back to you, and I will. We've had a bit of a strange week.
Yeah, so actually I'm going to send out some love to Renee because she will catch up on this show. So the mother-in-law has been taken ill a little bit this week.
She's
and
very, very poorly.
Yes, so that's why Andrew's week and my week has been a little bit... It's felt like it lasted 3 years. Yes. But sending lots of love out to the mother-in-law.
Yes, and to her abandoned ward on the hospital because she has something. They had to... evacuate everybody else. Yeah, so it's like one of those zombie apocalypse films. You wake up, it's like hello. Right. So good evening to all you wonderful, wonderful usual suspects. We might have some crinkling going on. I might have to sort your mic out in a minute, Dinah.
Okay.
Hang on. Yeah, it's yours.
Right.
Fantastic choice of opening number, ladies. That's from
Thank
Paul
you.
Watson.
Thank you.
You are from Shane, Hampshire. Good evening,
Hello.
Shane. Lovely to have you with us tonight. And good evening to Jane Collins. And Jane, I again apologise for not being there last night.
Yes,
but
because
Such a
Becky and
letdown.
I were very thrilled last night to both. Becky has met Jane Collins before, but last night I got to meet the elusive Jane Collins. So it was wonderful, and we had a lovely night up at Overtures. And if you haven't been to Overtures yet, keep an eye out on Becky's page because she's there often, and it's a great night.
she doesn't work there or
good
anything.
drinks.
She just keeps turning
I'm
up.
just there drinking. No, I actually am working.
And yeah, it's a very good night. So,
Allegedly.
it was lovely to meet Jane. And I must say, Jane, check the dinner. Make sure that the
Ooh,
dinner's
yes.
okay.
Don't
Don't
let
burn
it burn.
anything. We can't be blamed for all of it.
I have a note here, Jane, on my running list which says "Tell Jane check the dinner" on a regular
We'll
basis.
do it on a regular basis. Yeah.
Right. Great opening number, dears. I love this one, and your harmonies are on point.
Oh, thank you.
Great opener, guys. That's from Candace. Leslie Hanscom. Hello, Leslie. And again, we're glad that you're feeling better now, Leslie. Just home from Brentwood Civic Service and lunch at the ARC 124 Logistics Corps, Worley, lest we forget. So you've done your duty today. Thank you so much. Good evening to Carol Bravender, who's with us. Roger Stevens says, evening everyone from Roger in wonderful Welling.
Hello, Roger.
Roger.
And Welling.
Down there in South Londonish.
We are so happy for you to be with us again.
Okay, Matt moonlights that one as well. You got a round of applause.
Thank you.
And John Moak said, great opener, ladies.
Thank you.
Paul is loving the overalls. He's loving your land girl look.
Well, this was...
We were out doing the gardening and we thought we'd just
it was
whack on a
actually...
hairband.
we both bought these independently of each other
the
and
same
didn't realise
time.
that we had bought the same outfit.
Because we're that sad.
Yeah.
This is what life has come to.
Unfortunately.
You spend so much time with your sister, you just mould into one.
Yeah. One being.
Yes.
Look, you're even finishing each other's sentences there.
Oh, weird.
Good evening to Emma, who said, evening all, great opening, and she loves the outfits too.
Oh,
Thank you very
They're a
much.
winner. They're a winner.
Who doesn't love a pair of dungarees?
And Matt said that your outfits are on point.
Ah,
Thank you.
lovely. I didn't realise there'd be such a hit.
I know, right? I'll have to wear them again.
Yeah, we've been trying to make all the effort with a dress and just
Turns out
whack
you
on a
just-
pair of dungarees.
Yeah.
Good dungarees are where it's at.
Pockets and everything. Just chill out.
Joe said he loves Sing Sing. He danced this many a time. Always reminds him of Bette Midler classic, Big Business. Fabulous rendition, ladies.
Thank you.
Fabulous from Leslie Hanscom. Jane Collins said, rehearsals obviously went really well today.
Yeah, so Jane knows some of the trade secrets yet. So when we got back from Overtures was when we started the rehearsal.
It
Because
was
we don't
rather
see each
late.
other until a Saturday.
I was going to say,
So
rehearsals.
we didn't get home till 2:30 a.m. Yeah. So that's when we started rehearsing. Yes.
And Jane says she wishes my mum better soon. Thank you very much, guys. I'm sure she'll be okay. We'll keep you posted because I think she might be in probably still this time next week. Jenny said, Miss Andrews' Corner first time. Hang on. My comments are jumping around here. Miss Andrews' Corner first time I have sat and watched it on my own for a while. Big hugs to everyone.
Hello, big hugs out to
So
you
Jenny's
too.
with us from the start tonight, which is wonderful because Jenny normally sort of because of
to
work.
sleep.
Yeah,
Has to sleep between work. Yes.
perfectly reasonable thing to do. Best of health and pleasure, Mum. Thank you, guys. And Jane said she's already had her daily disaster involving the washing machine.
Well, that's not on us today.
So
Hopefully,
she
unless
should
you were
be-
watching one of the other shows.
So she should be okay for the rest of the evening. Jane, it's okay. It's okay. Dinah will sympathise about disasters in the house.
Dinah is not the one for housework, are you, dear?
Candice, you've got my back. She knows that I'm not a regular person. I just do singing.
You just do
Dancing.
singing.
I can only count to 8 and I can only sing and dance
Yes, and
and act and
and
still
your,
walk.
your counting to 8 only starts from 5, doesn't it? It's 5, 6, 7.
Hence the problem with the mathematics.
Thank you. So, well, hopefully I won't have a problem with the singing in this next song.
because that's why you're here tonight.
Oh, yes,
Yes,
you're,
get
on,
yourself
you're
ready,
on
dear.
cue,
You're on
Andrews.
keys.
So I have sung this song before, but lots of these songs, like Christmas songs, they need an outing. So to do it once a year, we don't feel bad about it because they're amazing songs. And this one is one of my favourites. I've spoken about it before. It was by the wonderful Hugh Charles and our good friend Jenny Haley, if you're watching. This was her father-in-law that wrote this with Charles Parker, I believe. And it was very underrated. It was a Vera Lynn hit called The Land of Begin Again. So enjoy. Are you ready, Mr. Keys?
I certainly am. You hear that?
I can. When all your troubles just surround you, and around you skies are gray, if you can only keep your eyes on the horizon, not so far away, there's a land of begin again on the other side of the hill, where we learn to love and live again when the world is quiet and still. There's a land of begin again, and there's not a cloud in the sky, where we never have to grieve again, and we never say goodbye. There aren't any signposts to guide you. You don't need permission to stay, and you'll find that something inside you showing you the way. There's a prize we can win again, and together somehow we will. There's a land of begin again on the other side of the hill. There aren't any signposts to guide you. You don't need
need permission to stay, and you'll find that something's inside you, showing you the way. There's a prize we can win again, and together somehow we will. There's a land of begin again on the other side of the Thank you.
Sorry, I lost my place.
You did. It's all right. I rescued
I thought you broke down.
No, Joe, I should have marked the music and then I was looking at it. Couldn't see it.
All right, no, nothing. Oh, he's so nosy. We're having a little private moment, me and Dinah, having a little
A rehearsal.
Yeah.
A private moment.
Yes. In a public show.
Yes. It's between us and the audience, Andrew.
Yes.
Nothing to do with you.
So this next one, of course, in both of the world wars, and in many wars since and conflicts since, our brothers and sisters across the pond we've helped them out, and they've helped us out, and there have been equal amounts of casualties on both sides of the pond, and so it's important for us also to mark their contribution. And so this song is going out to all of our American friends and troops.
Over there, send the word over there, that the Yanks are coming, the Yanks are coming, the drums rum-tumming everywhere. So prepare, say a prayer, send the word to beware. We'll be over, we're coming over, and we won't come back till it's over there. Over there, send the word over there, that the Yanks are coming, the Yanks are coming, the drums rum-tumming everywhere. So prepare, say a prayer, send the word to beware. We'll be over, we're coming over, and we won't come back till it's over there.
Oh,
I like that one.
big kisses to all of our military friends and families over there. And I know Matt is one of those.
Yes, definitely.
Ex-veteran.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shall we do one more song? Well, shall you do one more song?
Oh,
and then
go
we'll go
on then.
to comments.
You talk
This is
me into
Andrew's favourite. Look, he's already excited in the corner.
So I have done this one before, but you know, why not do it again, I say. Once is never enough. Speaking of which, straight from the convent.
I was alone on a shelf in a world by myself. Oh, where could my Prince Charming be? But a man came along, made my life like a song, and taught me these words of ecstasy tenderly. I want some hugging and some squeezing and some mugging and some teasing and some stuff like that there. I want some petting and some spooning and some happy honeymooning and some stuff like that there. I used to think that love was just a lot of rubbish, a mess of cabbage, a mess of cabbage. But now my attitude is wholly lovey-dovish, and baby, you've done it. I want some kissing and some hoping and some missing and some moping and some stuff like that there. I want some leaping and some chasing and some weeping and some pacing and some stuff like that there. And when I get a certain feeling, I confess it, there's really only one expression to express it. I want some hugging and some squeezing and some hugging and some teasing and some leaping and some chasing and some weeping and some pacing and some stuff. I want some stuff like that there. A double Mickey for the icky, but all at once my heart was sung. And baby, you've done it. I want some kissing and some hoping and some missing and some moping and some stuff like that there. I want some leaping and some chasing and some weeping and some pacing and some stuff like that there. And when I get a certain feeling, I confess it, there's really only one expression to express it. I want some hugging, squeezing, mugging, teasing, and some stuff. I want some stuff like that
Keep the applause going.
No. Very good. Rude. And you know what that reminded me?
What did that remind you?
Because that was a Bette Midler song from For the Boys. Hocus Pocus is in production. Hocus Pocus 2 is in production now. Sister, it's time.
Oh, book.
Yeah. Very, very excited.
Yes.
Oh, look. What another glorious movie. Makes me sick. Andrew, shall we?
She doesn't even need the false teeth.
I got my own.
I got teeth way back here.
That stuff like that reminds me. That's the one that reminds me of the Dirty Dancing. That one, yeah. I think it's one and the same. Okay, where did we get to? So, great, Becky. That's from Jill May.
Thank you.
Sorry, comments have been a little bit strange.
Bit ooh, bit away.
A little bit ooh, a little bit They've got stuck, Dinah.
They got stuck?
They got stuck.
Oh, use your phone.
Candace very kindly sent you some stars.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Candace.
Thank you so much.
Right, here we are. I've managed to get the comments back. Right. Good evening, all from Martin Maud. Land to begin again, beautiful.
Thank you.
And Matt said, just beautiful, Dinah.
Thank you very much.
And beautiful from Jane Collins as well. Alan Steigel said he's just popping in to say, read Andrew's comments on the Remembrance show, 5 minutes of vocalist, already a critic. Have a wonderful show. Did I comment?
On the service of Remembrance last night.
Oh, well, Alan, did you watch it? I mean, well...
Yes, he made us watch it when we got home.
Yeah.
So that he could critique the whole thing.
Watch it on iPlayer. If you haven't seen it, watch it and
then send
make
down
your
your
own
comments.
decisions. Yeah, yes. Right, Candace said that was so beautiful, Dinah.
Thank you.
And they've gone all out of sync here. Over there, beautiful dears. Although I can't listen to this without thinking of Dorothy Spornak.
Yes. A bit of Golden Girls. We do have a bit of Golden
Okay,
Girls.
what's the reference? I know
So
it's obviously Golden
used
Girls.
Yeah,
but...
it's just used in one of the... she sings it, but obviously B. Arthur had the most fabulous, low, rich... I can't do her because I can't get down that low. But, yeah, it's just...
I have a feeling
funny
I may be
moment.
singing her repertoire in a couple of years.
Yes, I think so.
My favourite episode is Mr. Sandman. Yes.
Yeah, so again, it's just her singing that.
Okay, R.I.P. This is Matt saying R.I.P. to his army buddy Clint Matthews. Thank you for this. Sorry to hear about that, Matt. Really am. Jane said, singing along to this one, beautifully done.
Thank you.
Oh yes, Rocket Becky. That's from Candace.
Thank you.
And Candace said, no, I've lost a comment from Candace, but I think it said something like, look, you either want clean dishes or you want good music.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
Kind of both.
It's disappeared off my feeds, Candace,
I
but
can't
it
see
will come
Beyonce
back.
in a pair of marigolds.
Well, you don't know.
I don't see it.
Okay, Joe said he's just figured out the stars for the first time.
Oh,
Here's 200, dears. Thank you so much. That really is kind.
Thank you
And-
to everybody who has sent stars, who has sent tips. There are people who have asked for our address because they didn't know how to work the virtual thing, so they've sent checks and they've sent money in the post too. So thank you so much to all of you who have done that. It really is appreciated, and it does go back into the show. We did have one tip that I'm not going to name names, but it was earmarked just for coffee. We had some stars last week that was earmarked for coffee because Andrew was complaining that he doesn't get anything.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
we had a tip in our tip jar for Andrew's coffee. But it does, apart from the coffee, and that's just to keep Andrew running, it does get invested back into the show with music and lights and sheet music and you name it.
I'm going
Cameras,
to set that up as a donate button on Facebook. I think donate.
You can't have your own donate button.
Donate to the Comment Corner Coffee Fund. Yeah, and it's Children in Need this week, which is
you're
kind
not a
of
child
You're
in
not a
need.
child.
no, but we're going to do Comment Corner in Need the week after. Very, very, very important stuff.
Okay, but only if you turn up dressed as Pugsy.
Pudsey Bear. All right then, I can find an eye patch from somewhere, I'm sure. Right. Matt said, thank you for today's show. No problem, Matt.
thank you for watching.
There's plenty more to come. I'm going to disappear and go and sort out my music
We'll
for
have
them.
another
Because you
little
are
sing.
next,
Yes. You need to get the buttons, the keys. What are we going to sing next, Dinah?
So we're going to sing another Vera Lynn classic.
Well,
Now, this
because
one is-
to be fair, I don't think you can really think of wartime without some of Vera Lynn's music
Yeah.
and songs.
Well, definitely in the UK, she was our
She was
sweetheart.
the Force's sweetheart. She was.
Are you going to give them a clue as to what it is?
Well, it's about a hill and a place, kinda. That's my clue.
I mean, I know what we're singing, and I got to be honest, that didn't help me. So
I don't really know
if you
where
get
else
it
to go
from
with
that, well done.
a specific colour of hill in a particular place on the shoreline.
With a creature drifting above it.
Like a pterodactyl.
You told us to stall. We've run out of words apparently. Who knew it would happen? But after a year and a half, apparently we have.
It's just insane what you're saying.
Well, then save us and play the
Well, because
music.
normally it's not insane.
Okay, let me just...
Oh, dear.
that's a fair point. Right, have you got me?
Yes?
Yes, good.
Have you got you?
I believe so.
Good. So do you know what song we're singing? Because that would help. Come on, dear. We haven't got all day.
Okay.
Come on. Can't keep the audience waiting.
Right, are you ready? Stop talking.
We're ready.
Stop talking.
It's you
We've
that's
got
not.
reverb up. Shush.
When night shadows fall, I'll always recall out there across the sea, twilight falling down on some little town. It's fresh in my memory. I hear a mother pray and to her baby say, don't cry. This is her lullaby. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Just you wait and see. There'll be love and laughter The shepherds will tend their sheep.
The valley will bloom again,
and Jimmy will go to sleep in his own little room again. There'll be blue birds over the rainbow, bright hills of Dover. Tomorrow, just you wait and see.
the shepherds will tend their sheep.
The valley will bloom again,
And Jimmy will go to sleep
in his own little room again. There'll be blue birds over the white cliffs of Dover. Tomorrow, just you wait and see. I almost didn't remember who was singing the Over the Rainbow bit then.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got a bit carried away. And
I didn't know you
this
knew
is the
that
crossover.
song.
Didn't know I knew what song.
Over the rainbow?
Well, I don't really.
Oh, okay.
Just someone mentioned I should try it at some point.
Maybe. It might work for you.
Maybe, yeah.
What's next?
What's next?
I don't know what that means.
That's
Oh,
me.
that's you.
That's
That's why I
me.
don't know what it means. I was
Because
like, what's that song?
You've written two words that have nothing to do with the title of the song, really.
Good.
Good, yes. So shall I do that and then we'll do some more comments? Yes. So while we're with Vera Lynn, let's stay there. When the lights go on again all over the world, and the boys are home again all over the world, and rain or snow is all that may fall from the skies above. A kiss won't mean goodbye, but hello to love. When the lights go on again all over the world, and the ships will sail again all over the world, then we'll have time for things like wedding rings, and free hearts will sing when the lights go on again all over the world. All over the world. All over the world. A kiss won't mean goodbye, but hello to love. When the lights lights go on again all over the world, and the ships will sail again all over the world, then we'll have time for things like wedding rings, and free hearts will sing when the lights go on again all over the world.
I like that one.
I know
I
you
only
did.
learnt that one for last time we did it,
I
and
know.
I like it.
Well, then sing
What
it
do you
again.
think? You like
Not
it?
now. Don't sing it again now.
I'll sing
Once
it to you
isn't
when
enough.
we're finished.
Oh, thank the Lord. Andrew, we're coming over to you for some comments. Do we have any more comments?
Well,
You're just not on the ball
possibly.
tonight. What's going on?
do you know what? I don't know.
He's just sitting there chilling out, chewing on his pen.
I know.
I hope you're all doing the same, sitting there chilling out and sharing the show, obviously, but sitting there chilling out as much as Andrew is.
Although I have a feeling they may be paying more attention than Andrew is.
Hopefully.
Well, do you know, like I said, it's been, a hectic week, and
Oh,
then
excuse
So what,
me.
you're using this as your day off?
no, I had to do all
It's
that.
not downtime, love.
We had a hectic church service here this morning, so we're having to babysit vicars and things like that, and then get them from A to B, because there's this thing in Barking where you start off at Barking Park, which is 10 minutes up the road, and then you end up here.
And they have
It's
a
like-
big procession with...
It's like herding cats trying to get all these.
So let me
people
just get this
together.
straight. So you drove 10 minutes. Well, no, you drove 5 minutes up the road and back.
No. I made someone else do the driving.
Oh, so you just sat. I feel a lot of sitting is going on today.
I've learnt from my wife, you see. So what I did was I sat and just gave directions.
I don't give directions.
Yes, no, you don't.
Well,
no, you
well,
do,
no.
but they're always wrong.
Dinah is one of those, like, kind of, when you go past the roundabout, she's like, oh yeah, it's there.
It was that one.
It's that one.
Yes.
Why are you picking on me again?
Because it's
I was
true.
just saying.
Remember that time when we were supposed to get to Manchester?
Oh, no.
Yes.
Becky, what was it,
Yes.
14 hours?
14 hours.
14 hours.
In the UK.
That was
somewhere.
nothing to
I
do
know
with
this
me.
story.
It absolutely was. Because you said, we can't take that exit. We were told not to take that exit. We've got to keep going. And that was it. We were lost.
I feel your
That
blame.
wasn't my direction, though, was it?
I'm going to stick up. I'm going to stick up for Dinah on this
Yeah.
occasion. I feel you're blaming Dinah. You were 20 minutes from home, and
Yeah.
you ended up
That was
4 hours back.
4 hours. How can you end
It was
up?
before sat navs.
It was before.
And Dinah can't read a map, and I was driving. So.
Oh, well, let's find out what the lovely people online are saying.
They are saying Matt has put some stars into the fund.
thank
He's
you.
put that into the Andrew Putting Up with the Sisters fund. Thanks,
Oh,
Matt.
Matt?
Thank you, Matt.
What?
It's so nice to know that someone out there has my back. And
Honestly. How
Jane-
quickly you've all turned on us. We see how it works.
And well, you see, it's because of the Monster Mash the other week.
Oh.
See? And Jane said, "We'll have to have a whip round for Andrew." Absolutely, we will, Jane. Thank you so much. I would. The Comment Corner Benevolent Fund will kickstart this week.
On your saga cruise quicker than you thought.
Will you stop with the Saga Cruise? Dinah, do you want? I know that Dinah's dying to tell you a funny
See, I
Saga Cruise
wouldn't
story.
tell it embarrassing stories because I'm a nice person, but I will do it now because you prompted me. So, years ago, about 5 years ago, I think it might actually, it was before Andrew was even mid-40s, an advert came on for Saga Cruises, which is 50 plus for anyone who doesn't know. And I was like, in a short while, a few years, you'll be able to go on a Saga Cruise. And he was like, ha ha. And I said, I'm going to find out if I could go with you because I'm quite a bit younger than my husband. And
Even though she doesn't look it.
so I emailed Saga and I said, I'd like to buy my husband's turning 50. I'd like to buy him a gift and would like to go on a Saga cruise. Would I be able to accompany him? And actually, as it turns out, I wouldn't. Not for another 4 years. So when Andrew does turn 50,
He's got to go on his own.
he has to go on his own. Or find another girl to go with.
It suits me.
Oh dear.
Going on my own, obviously.
I was going to say, you're still asking for
Are we
it.
still all sure that he needs a whip round?
A whip. That's close.
Oh, it's one of those type. Right, okay. And Matt said the voices, I think we should move on from this. The voices always slay me. Amazing.
Thank you.
Jane said, another wonderful song from my childhood. Beautiful. That was for
White Cliffs?
White Cliffs. Yes, thank you. Lovely Dinah and Becky from Stuart. Beautiful from Jill May.
Thank
Round
you.
of applause and some hearts from Candace. Lovely Becky for your lights go on all over the world.
Thank you.
Martin said definitely a sing-along evening. It is rather, isn't it?
That's what we wanted.
They don't write them like this anymore.
And most of us know the words. I mean, we don't, but they do. So we're relying on you, really.
Matt said, always feel lucky getting to hear you. Thank you, Becky O'Brien. Excuse me.
Thank you.
And Jane said,
You're not schmoozing me now after the comment about Andrew, right?
Jane said, well, that's all right, Matt. We'll just move on. And Jane said, you are completely transporting me back. So wonderful to hear these songs sung so beautifully. Fabulous Becky from Joe.
Thank you.
Okay, Leslie and Jane Collins said, it's okay, Dinah, I do exactly the same. That's why we got on last night.
Yeah.
Is that with the directions? And yes, Joe liked the idea of herding cats. Honestly, Joe, it's I think Remembrance Sunday for a lot of churches, because you have a lot of external people coming in and uniformed bodies and all that. And we were really lucky. So we had the lady from the council, Carly, who's also a singer as well. She sang with you in the show, didn't she? And she was brilliant. She was trying to get them all in the right place at the right time, and she did a fantastic job.
So, how do you herd them? Do you do like a cow call or something?
I don't know.
He hasn't done it successfully yet.
No, I've not got there yet. So Leslie said she met Mr. Brown. That's our old religious studies. I shouldn't say old. Our
Former.
erstwhile former religious studies teacher. He sends his regards. That's always nice to know.
Oh,
Joyce Day said, Jane may well remember this little ditty sung when going out into the darkened streets. Good night, got your torchlight, got your gas mask, then that's all right, so good night. The hall light would then be turned off, and the blackout curtain on the front door drawn for a few seconds to allow for a quick exit onto a dark street. What a dreadful time that was.
Wow.
Yeah.
My mum was born just as London was being bombed in the Blitz, I think, wasn't she? So, which sounds right for my mum, actually. But I remember she was evacuated when she was up in Glasgow when she was quite young. She hated being evacuated.
Yeah.
But there we are. We're having a little reminiscing evening.
Well, it's crazy, really, isn't it, when you think about it? When you've got, obviously we've all just gone through this horrendous lockdown. And I know that my kids were bored because God forbid they'd have to sit on their iPads all day.
That'd break them, won't it?
I mean, can't even... That's ridiculous, Andrew.
Can't you afford furniture?
But it makes you think, like, God, if they had been like when Nan was a kid, they'd have been evacuated.
Well, I was actually thinking yesterday when we were watching the Remembrance service on the telly, I was thinking, we have just gone through something that was, for most of us, a brand new experience, and the closest that certainly my generation would, and hopefully will, ever get to sort of the feeling of being in a war and things like that. And at the time, it was lots of camaraderie and we're all together. And I hope that stays, because it's so easy to forget. Everything's relative, isn't it? And when you're in a moment, it's very easy to be wrapped up in that moment and then forget in a year's time. So I hope that we all stick with the community spirit and helping each other out.
And that's Dinah's words for the day.
Here endeth the lesson.
Amen. So, shall we sing?
Yes. Little cheerier, I feel.
Of all the boys I've known, and I've known some, Until I first met you, I was lonesome. And when you came inside, dear, my heart grew light, and this old world seemed new to me. You're really swell, I have to admit. You deserve expressions that really fit you. And so I've racked my brain hoping to explain all the things that you do to me. By mere Bist of shame, please let me explain. By mere Bist of shame means you're grand. By mere Bist of shame, again I'll explain. It means you're the fairest in the land. I could say Bella, Bella, or even say wunderbar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I've tried to explain by mere Bist of shame. So kiss me and say you'll understand. By mere Bist of shame, you've heard it all before, but let me try to explain. By mere Bist of shame means you're grand. By mere Bist of shame, it's such an old refrain, and yet I should explain. It means I am begging for your hand. I could say Bella, Bella, or even say wunderbar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I've tried to explain by mere Bist of shame. So kiss me and say you'll understand. I could say Bella, Bella, or even say wunderbar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I've tried to explain by mere Bist of shame. So kiss me and say that you will understand.
Yes, let's just skip over that. Let's skip over that.
Who went wrong?
Me.
Oh, damn.
But she didn't go wrong. She just sang
The harmony. I forgot where we were in the song, if I'm honest. Well, we'll just skip over it.
Don't worry.
Candice is with me. Just a little mistake.
Well,
We'll just brush
if they
it under
watch
the
it
carpet.
again, they can all sing the melody.
Yes, that
and
was my
harmonise
plan.
with you, like on TikTok.
It was like a karaoke track for anyone who wants to fill in.
I mean, to be fair, that guy who sang "He Ain't Heavy" last night did not sing any of the melodies.
he
so
did
I think
not,
we're okay.
and he was singing by himself.
Yeah.
And I normally like Gregory Porter. He didn't do so good last night, in
He's gonna be
our
very
opinion.
upset that you said that.
I know, he really values my opinion. So, for anyone who is a regular follower of our page, of my page and of our page, but you will see that this week, Andrew and I have released our arrangement, Andrew's arrangement of Keep the Home Fires Burning. We first previewed it last year, and this year we've released it on iTunes and Spotify and all of those platforms. So, if you like it, I'm going to do it now, but if you like it, go download it. Or you can stream it. I don't know how that works. I've never done it myself, but
Because she's old.
yeah, I don't know how these things work. But
I'm going to go and
feel
have a
free.
listen to you out there. And then
all
I'll
right,
give
you
my
can rate
critique
me. Okay, then.
afterwards, yeah.
Okay. He was summoned from the hillside. They were called in from the glen, and the country found them ready at
the stirring call for men. Let no tears add to the hardships as the soldiers pass along. And although your heart is breaking, make it sing these cheery songs. Keep the home fires burning while your hearts are yearning. Though your lads are far away, they dream of home. There's a silver lining through the dark cloud shining. Turn the dark cloud inside out till the boys come home. Overseas there came a pleading, help a nation in distress, and we gave our glorious laddies honor, bade us do no less. For no gallant son of freedom to a tyrant's yoke should bend, and a noble heart must answer to the sacred call of friend. Keep the home fires burning while your hearts are yearning. Though your lads are far away, they dream of home. As a silver lining through the dark cloud shining, turn the dark cloud inside out till the boys come home.
Nice, dear.
Thank you.
I was watching on the screen. I was getting a little bit emotional.
Were you?
Yeah. It's sad.
Don't get emotional because we've got to get through this one yet. Now we're almost at the end of the show, folks. We are at the penultimate song. And this was a very late entry.
Oh,
Oh, I say.
I've heard about that before.
No. You two stop. This is not
It's
the
you
time or the
saying it.
place. I just said words.
You said the word.
Now
The words.
Compose.
I'm composed.
If you know this one, please feel free to sing along.
Yes. Are we ready,
Are you good,
Maestro?
Andrew?
No, he's not ready. See?
Not with it this week.
I'm all composed. I'm prepared.
-3. Just as a...
That's your rating.
Thanks. Yes.
-3.
Okay, right.
Today.
I'm just about to put the whatsits up.
Oh,
Ready?
yes.
Hang on a second, because it needs to load up.
Okay. Abide with me, fast falls the eventide. The darkness deepens, Lord, with me abide. When other helpers fail and comforts flee, help of the helpless, oh, abide with me. Swift to its close, ebbs out life's little day. Earth's joys grow dim, its glories pass away. Change and decay in all around I see. O thou who changest not, abide with me. I fear no foe, with thee at hand to bless. Ills have no weight, and 'tis no bitterness. Where is death's sting? Where grave thy victory? I triumph still if thou abide with me. Hold thou thy cross before my closing eyes. Shine through the gloom and point me to the skies. Heaven's morning breaks and dazzling shadows flee. Ooh, okay, Andrew, over to comments for
Yeah,
our
let's do
final
some
comments
comments.
of today.
Okay, just give me a second to.
So slow, so slow.
How slow! I know it's age, isn't it? You know? Yes. Right, there we go. I'm going to let you into a secret there.
You forgot.
He forgot what he was
Forgot
doing
the
there
last
as well.
bit. I'm really
We
not-
just carried on there.
The thing is,
That we can
I'm
sing
used to-
without you.
yeah. But I'm not used to doing that as a kind of not a performance
piece.
piece like that.
Yeah.
Because normally it's a hymn, isn't it? So, and that last verse is a pull out all the stops type bit when you get to the second lines of those two bits, and kind of you just let it hang in the air. Really,
It's all right, Andrew. We made it through. We just powered on.
Sound like Barry Manilow. Okay, lots and lots of comments. So I'm probably going to miss.
But we'll read
miss
them all
some of them.
out.
We do catch up.
Okay, I'm going to go back as far as I can. Okay, and Matt said yes. Oh. Okay, that's gone. Matt, sorry, your comment's gone. Just as I was looking at it, it went. Right, Jane said she's got goosebumps with this. She's downloading it immediately. Thank you so much,
you.
Jane.
Oh,
That's
thank you
the
so much.
Land of Begin again.
No, it's
more-
not. It's
Home
keep
fires.
the home fires burning.
home fires.
Oh God, just sack him.
Positions
Keep your,
open
keep
if
your eye
anybody
out
wants
for a post
to.
for a job.
Husband wanted.
Yes, that's what I was about to say.
Very good. Well done.
Right. Thank you again to Candace who sent more stars.
Thank you,
And somebody said, Carol Bradman just said that this sent tingles up her arms. She loves the arrangement. Thank you so much. And Matt agrees. Beautiful Dinah, beautiful from Grain Still, beautiful from Candace. Hello, Jenny. Jenny Biggs is with us. She sent you some stars as well. Thank you so much, Jenny. I can get 2 coffees this week now.
No,
I
you
like
can
Jenny.
have one, and you can be grateful for the one.
Is there not someone I can speak to about this?
No.
Okay,
No.
fair enough.
Is it?
Matt said, Dinah, I listened to this the other day when you released it, hoping you would sing it today. Emotions definitely abound. I love this so much. Beautiful.
Thank you
I
very
really like that song. It's a First World War song by Ivor Novello. And it's heartbreaking, really, you know, kind of till the boys come home. Of course, most of them didn't. It was just, you know,
Yeah.
heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. And Jane said, why does the hour go so quickly? Jane, don't forget.
Because you're
check
with
on the
us.
dinner, Jane.
What's your tell?
Thank you.
Andrew will tell you that time spent with us just flies by.
Yes.
He wouldn't say that. I'd like to lie, but he doesn't say that.
Yes, 1
But
hour
we
on a
like
Saturday
spending,
night.
we love spending the time with you guys too. So thank you.
Can feel like an eternity. Jill said, oh, that started the tears. Much better than last night. We agree with all Andrew's comments on last night. I do like to have a little... Thank you, Jill. I do like to have a little...
Rant.
Rant. It's
Yeah.
not a
Yes,
rant.
there are 2 events in the year that Andrew likes to do this. One is Remembrance, and the second is the Eurovision Song Contest.
And no, 3
Oh,
last
3.
night at the proms as
Oh,
well.
last
Oh,
night.
yes,
Proms.
that's
I
right.
have to have my say about last night at the proms. And Leslie said, we'll reiterate, far superior than last night.
Thank
Oh,
you
thank
so
you.
Last
so
night's
much.
performance, ladies. Thank you so much. Jenny said she loves that one. That's Abide With Me. And Jane said, and Leslie, this is your proof. How unbelievably stunning. Can't stop the tears. Beautiful from Jean Alexander. I'm going to just throw out to Jean Alexander and to Tony that I didn't know that our friends Jean and Tony have both been unwell. They've both with COVID. Yep.
Oh
so
my
Jean,
goodness, sending so much love, and I hope are they recovered? I hope you're.
Tony is Jill. Tony is recovered now. And Jean is not
far
on her
behind.
way. Yeah, not
Good.
far behind.
Good,
But we.
so a speedy recovery to you.
Yeah, I
Rest
missed
up.
seeing you today, Jean. I saw Tony. Anyway, right. So many stars and so many comments.
Oh,
thank you all so
all.
much.
Thank you.
Your generosity again has, it is.
It's very humbling.
It's
It
overwhelming.
really is.
Honestly, thank you
It
so
really
much.
is. Thank you for giving us the reason to come back every Sunday. It's such a nice thing for us to be able to do.
It is.
I don't think Well, we would never all spend this much time together normally,
Because
would
we don't like each other.
No, it's only because you're here that we can actually stand each other.
Do you know what? I did not know that, viewers. I did not know we didn't like each other, but you live and learn, don't you?
Well, we like each other. We just don't really like you.
Well, we kind of tolerate you.
It's my own wife.
I know.
That's the
Dinah.
best I can say.
Dinah.
Oh, the blood.
Martin said, thank you for such a moving evening. He's been remembering his dear mum, whose birthday is today. So
Oh, a massive happy birthday to your mum.
she would have loved this evening. She would love this evening and would definitely be singing along. Thank you so much to the three of you for giving us your time and talent every Sunday. God bless.
Well, thank you for tuning in.
There are so many comments, and Jill says, "So beautiful, ladies. Thank you once again for a lovely show." There's thousands of comments tonight, so I'm going to sign off and leave you with the people who don't like me. Thank you all for joining us. We will, I hope, be back next Sunday.
We will definitely be back next
Jolly
Sunday.
good. And what are we doing next Sunday?
I
don't
think
know.
we'd settled on a show.
No, not yet.
No.
But we will.
We will.
Well, let's
We've only
hope
got,
so.
We had
Two more
We've
before
got a
Christmas.
show planned for the week after next, but what is that?
Scottish.
Scottish.
Oh, yes. So we don't know what next week's show is, definitely. Yet.
No.
We've got a few ideas.
But
then
the
we're
end of
going to celebrate
November.
St Andrew's Day.
Yep, and November is St.
Guess
Andrew's
whose
Day, so-
idea that was?
Hello.
So we hope you can join us next week. And don't forget, if you can't join us live on the day at 6 p.m. on a Sunday, they do get uploaded to YouTube on the Dinah O'Brien channel, and they also stay on all of our pages, and you can watch them back to your heart's content. We thank you so much for your time.
You take care, and we'll meet again very soon. Mwah.
We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do. Skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'd be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Your turn. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't